Yes. Hello. Welcome back, everybody, to the I Want to Meet LeBron James podcast. I'm here with which I figured out yesterday, my oldest Jewish friend, Ellen Sugarman.
And he doesn't mean by oldest, he doesn't mean like I am the oldest of all the Jews he knows.
No. I know some older survivors as well.
Yeah.
But the longest
We've been
one.
friends for seven years.
7 years now. That's crazy, isn't it? Have you put up with me for 7 years?
I'm trying to think 7 years? 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
Because I only see you once a year.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good thing. I'm like the Olympics of friends.
Yeah. I see him once a year. No, but I love seeing Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. We
On a scale of 1 to 10, like how much can you actually understand me?
You seem to be talking very clearly
10?
right this second.
Really?
Yeah, it depends
Well,
on
I'm
how
not
much.
stoned or high.
Me either. So 1 to 10, how much can I understand you? Like 4.
10 being the most, I'm saying, that you can understand me.
Yes.
Oh, it's still 4?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were going to round it up after you gave me that compliment, but no, thanks.
Yeah. Well, no. Right. Yeah. See, there you go.
Yeah.
And the reason I can't understand Kyle is not because of his accent, although that helps. It's the mumbling.
Yeah.
It's the.
Well, that's the listeners are getting very excited for this episode.
Well, you guys probably already know that because you listened to it.
Yeah,
all your listeners.
All my listeners. How are you, John? How are you, Jim? I can say them all by name. How are you, Terry? Good to see you. They're all white blokes.
There used to be a TV show in Boston called Romper Room.
Okay.
And she would look in the camera and she'd go, "I see you out there. I see you." And all the kids would wait until she said their name. And they'd be like, "Oh my God, she sees me."
So, but she'd just say random names?
Random names, yeah.
Just like John, like the standard ones?
I see you, Kyle. And you'd be like, "Oh my God, you see me."
I'd freak out.
Yeah, I freaked out.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Ellen wasn't a real popular name, so she never really saw me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember her seeing me, but I remember waiting. This is Norman.
Last time we had Roxy on the podcast.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace. Riff in peace.
Riff in peace.
And then we got Norm, which is like, he's warming up to me for sure, isn't he?
For sure.
He was terrified at first. Like, can you blame him? Obviously, I look like Pennywise. But now he's chilling, yeah.
You do look a little like Pennywise.
Maybe it's because she just gave the dog CBD, peanut butter CBD. So it's like CBD is like weak weed, isn't it? It just gets rid of anxiety.
Well, it doesn't have any psychotropics or something like the psycho part of it. And so all it does is it has all the other properties that you would want, which is just to calm him down.
So we're not going to come back and he's just got the munchies eating everything now.
I hope not. That would be funny.
That'd be hilarious. He comes back and he's got like Anchorman on the TV and he's like,
his like stomach's all bloated.
Oh, he's itching. You got any more of that CBD peanut butter, man? That's hilarious. Before we get into it, because I am back in San Diego, my second home. Well, actually, my second home is wherever Ellen lives in Boston, San Diego.
He's like, if all else fails, I'll just go find Ellen.
Yeah. No, you're a staple of part of this tour. It goes LeBron James and then it goes Ellen Sugarman for sure. Sugar
I like
night.
That.
But I have to address it because most people know because you've seen my Instagram and all that sort of stuff. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do the rest of this podcast with a semi. It's not that you can't even see it. I've got too much skin in the game. Opposite of a Jew. But I met LeBron James Jr. I walked into the South Bay Lakers. He was in there. Bronny dapped him up. Sat next to Rob Pelinka. And sat next to D'Lo, talking to D'Lo the whole game, even though I hate him. We were talking about golf as well, so not just basketball. And I
don't know who any of these people are.
So close to meet LeBron. I was like about the closest I've been, like 30 meters or something like that. But security went out with it twice.
Wait, you have to tell them.
Was there.
Wait, wasn't this the exhibition game?
This is the South Bay Lakers, yeah.
Yeah, the G.
So yeah, the G League, yeah.
Is that what it's called, G League?
Yeah. The G League. It used to be the D League,
yeah,
which is a funny name, but now it's the Gatorade League.
So baseball, it's like AAA, AA, and then the majors.
I've got a question about that. So, you know when players get drafted from college, do they ever go straight to the majors?
It's rare, but sometimes.
Is there never any great players that skip it?
If I'm not mistaken, yes, it does happen, but it's not like it does in basketball.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You go straight to it.
Yeah,
because normally you'd go to in basketball, you get drafted to the NBA, and then if you shit, you go down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
the other way,
that's why did Bronny go down?
So now he's only playing home games for the Lakers, and he plays the rest for South Bay Lakers.
Oh,
but that was always the plan at the start of the season. Like, he's a 55th pick, so it's like the only reason everybody's talking about him and saying he's shit is because he's not playing. He's LeBron's son. But every other 55th pick doesn't play. You know
do you
what
think
I mean?
that the LeBron had something to do with him getting picked for the Lakers?
Oh, for sure.
Like,
I mean,
do you think that if he was just like Bill Jackson or
Phil Jackson?
No, I didn't mean that. That's why I didn't mean that. But he was just Bob Smith.
Yeah.
Do you think that he would have also gotten picked for the Lakers?
Yeah,
the Lakers would have picked him up?
Not with that skill set. No, I don't think so. No, he might have maybe got lucky or something, but I feel
Let's hope
that was.
He doesn't see this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. I'll try to think what you say, Bronny. I'm looking at you, Bronny. LeBron. They're gonna be like, LeBron. I'm looking at you. Some French kid's gonna be like, oh, me? No, not you. Different LeBron. But no, I don't know. He just has not an opportunity to play. Hopefully, with him playing more in the G League, he is a good player. He's on kind of stats, genetics. He's got like great basketball mind. His dad's been drilling the whole time. He's just short. That's it, really. That's the only thing.
Short.
Yeah, he's only like 6'1". Yeah.
Now LeBron went from high school, right?
Yeah, he's 6'8".
Him and Kobe went from high school, right?
Yeah. And a few of us went from high school, like Dwight Howard and stuff like that. But now they can't do that anymore. Regardless how good you are, you have to do at least 1 year of college or a year overseas. Why? I don't know. They just stopped it.
Did I ever tell you about my family member that is on the? Well, never mind. I'm not going to tell you about it because you're just going to make fun of it. But
no, please.
Well, in the 70s, there was an Israeli team called the Maccabees.
Yeah.
And they played for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he
was... The Maccabees, I think that team still exists.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it does. Yeah. And they, but my aunt's brother, so it's like one family member removed.
Yeah.
But he was like the star player and is still like revered in Israel because of what he did.
Oh, no way.
Because
really?
it was the only time that Israel's ever won the Maccabee Cup.
Yeah.
I mean, or the whatever it is cup.
The Euro League, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. And so his name's Tal Brody.
Tal Brody, if you watch
Look him up.
And like he was like a legend, was he?
Mm. He was a legend in Israel.
Oh, really? Do you still love him and all that?
Oh,
and how's he related to you?
He is my uncle married a woman.
Yeah.
Who's my aunt, and she's been very close to her. She's been my aunt my whole life, and then, but it's her brother.
Oh, okay.
So it's like once removed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
through marriage, that's sick though.
Yeah.
That's dope. That to be
honest. But it's a really interesting story, like how they did it, because he's American and he went and spent time in Israel, and he moved over there, which is such a highly respected thing to do. If you're like a Jew from America and you decide to move to Israel, it's something that people really like.
Yeah. So that's like the promised land, isn't it?
Somebody, I don't know who's promised.
Oh,
yes. I don't know what they're promising. But
yeah, no, but I mean, like a lot of people do it. I've got a bunch of mates that are in university or in college. You send like them over, don't they, and stuff like that, and you do like a few weeks there or something to like.
Oh, that's a new thing,
okay.
Right? So that's a new thing. Like that's called birthright.
Birthright,
yeah. We didn't have that when I was growing up.
So what's the deal with that? So they just go for a few weeks.
Yeah,
and then...
no, it's like it's a free vacation.
She's got the mic on a rape whistle, by the way.
Yeah,
which is one of her jokes.
And then it fell in my cleavage.
Yeah.
But last year I wasn't wearing a bra for my, so I've really changed a lot. But birthright. Wait. So it's
what's the point of it?
So what it is what it does is it encourages Jews to go back to Israel and to see what Israel is offering, and consider maybe living there, because the whole goal of Judaism at this point is to, I mean, it's not the whole goal. Sorry, Jews, but it's not the whole. It's not the whole goal. But what it is that what they want to do is keep the traditions of Judaism alive, because with as many people that hate us, and how many of us have gotten killed through the years, and they've, generations have been just of families have been killed, so they want to keep their traditions in the alive, and that's how they do it.
Fair enough. Yeah, and then they do want to keep the bloodline. Is that the right one?
The bloodline.
You want to be 100% Jews, don't they?
I mean, I don't know if that's true.
Okay.
I think that's Nazis.
Okay. The complete opposite. Oh, can I hear the Hitler joke on here? The one you were telling me?
Yeah, it's not very good, but I'll play it. Okay. Well, now that Trump's president, I guess what we're going to do is we're going to hear the Hitler-Trump comparisons again. I know that they're not true. Trump is nothing like Hitler, because Hitler loved the arts.
It's a pro-Hitler joke? Would you say that's a pro-Hitler joke somehow? That's crazy. Sorry again, Jews. What happens if I don't, created my own religion, LeBronism, and, my rite of passage was to meet LeBron?
That would be, and that's the only way that you can ever, almost like Scientology, where you go to those different layers, and your different layer would be like, oh, I met Bronny, and then I met...
Yes.
Right. So you're already
I'm halfway there. Yeah. That's the thing. I've met the first no, he's the first generation, I guess.
Well, his mother would be, right?
So yeah.
Here's what I would do.
Yeah.
My suggestion to you, because I was thinking, how can he meet LeBron? How can he do it? I don't know. How can it be done? Can it be done? It's such a goal. He's been trying to do it so long. So I thought of something. I would try to date his mother.
Really? What's his mum called again? Gloria James. That's her name, Gloria. Yeah.
I don't know her name, but I know that she's pretty active in his life.
Oh, she is. She goes to every game. So try and date his mum.
So what I would do is I would go to one of the away games.
Okay.
And catch her at one of the away games and be like, hey.
Just turn on that.
I mean,
turn on the charm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that it would. I don't know that it would. I don't know if it's going to work.
No. Wait there. So in this plan, I'm irresistible to LeBron James' mum. Is that what you're saying? You've already factored that in. That she's going to say yeah. Yeah, correct. Is that what you're getting at?
I mean, I've seen.
What you're saying, as soon as you start explaining the plan,
let's put a pin in this for a second. Yeah. So here's the thing: I do not find you irresistible.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody, I do not find Kyle irresistible.
Yeah.
I find him.
Some women do.
I love him, but I have seen girls fall for this. So, and good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. And I don't take it away from him. I just don't see it. The same way that
okay, time back. That's a long time out. A TV time out. Roast him. So in this world where other women, not yourself, obviously, find me irresistible, then I start dating her.
Oh.
And then how long do I have to stay with her before I break up? So maybe I start dating and meet her.
Meeting LeBron.
Yeah.
Meeting LeBron is one thing. Becoming friends with LeBron, is that the goal? I mean, I don't know.
Yes, definitely.
That's the goal. So the end result is not just to meet him. I mean, anyone can meet him.
I mean, I'm
go into a supermarket.
I think we're gonna just hit it off. I think we are gonna hit it off. I'm gonna wear my Liverpool top again because he sports Liverpool and stuff. So I'm gonna wear that again for the game.
Isn't he part owner with
the Fenway
Henrys?
Group?
Yeah.
What do you reckon of that Henry kid?
I'm not a big fan.
So they done this thing.
Looks like that crypt keeper.
Oh my god, he does. Yeah, he does.
And his wife is like.
Is she young as hell?
She's really young.
Oh, yeah,
and I'm sure that their love
is... Thomas Henry? Is that his name?
John
Henry. Yeah.
I'm sure that their love is so pure.
As pure as the dust that's going through his veins. Yeah, of course. That's horrible. Or maybe she just doesn't look at it when she gives him a hand job.
Oh,
maybe that's the way.
Oh my god! I imagine that he has a very skinny penis.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might even be long and skinny.
Looks like an old tree in a desert.
Ooh,
that sort of vibe, yeah.
Maybe it bends around corners and stuff. I don't know.
It looks like the thing that the Grim Reaper holds. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it looks like one of them.
Only smaller. Much, much smaller.
He was doing this thing because, Liverpool and some other teams were going to do this Super League and it was going to be a joke, but it was literally... And then he had to apologise to the fans, and he'd done the worst apology video ever.
Oh,
he was literally just saying, I'm sorry I wanted to make more money. I'm sorry that I like money. You're like, shut the fuck up, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Boston. That's why I have any interest in John Henry whatsoever.
But you reckon he's a bad owner for the Sox?
He is now. He wasn't, but now all his money's going into the Fenway Group and what they're doing, and... and so that's and and not spending it on the Red Sox.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is infuriating for Boston fans.
Yeah,
myself included.
Because you can't keep. How are you going to keep up with LA and New York? They're throwing
We're not
so much money at the players, aren't they? It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
and then it literally
and they're winning.
showed this year. Dodgers and New York are the richest teams, and they were in the final, weren't they?
And we don't have to be the richest team. We can still have. In baseball you can have like such statistical strategies by what the numbers are and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, so it doesn't always have to be that you're spending the most amount. Because what happened, the Red Sox have always been one of those teams that once the players get huge, they kind of let them go.
Yeah.
And then they really relied heavily on their farm team. And
they're like a feeder club almost. Liverpool's the same, to be honest.
Yeah. They're building it the same way.
We're spending as much money as we can, and we are still competing with them, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the money...
Am I wrong to assume is Theo Epstein now part of the group?
Who's Theo Epstein?
He used to be the president of the vice president or the general manager or something.
No relation to Jeffrey Epstein, no. Is it? No, okay, thank God. I don't want him part of my club.
No.
So I haven't got no idea about him. I don't know much about the Fenway group really. I obviously know about John Henry and I know LeBron, but that's about it. I think they barely come to the games. It's not like you cut on TV and you cut to the stands. They're not there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, they're not.
Like maybe if it's a big game, they'll be at Champions League finals, but they're not there at every game. No.
Oh, I thought they were. No. They're at Fenway every game.
Oh no.
He has like his owner's suite and stuff.
No.
Do you think that I loved Ted Lasso? Is that like really indicative of how you think how teams are?
I mean, not in the Premier League because, like, I love Ted Lasso. It was hilarious, but for me, there wasn't enough real football in it. That's what pissed me off. It's like when I watch basketball movies and they don't play basketball in the movie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that does me head in.
It was more about the personalities of the players.
But, like, kind of, but they were trying to say that it was like a Premier League team, but it was like the size of the club, the size of the town. It would be like a championship team at best. You know what I mean? Maybe. Unless, like, Luton came up to the Prem, so some teams do it. But they don't really last long. But and like the coaching, obviously not because he was doing his own stuff. He was doing like an American style.
That was so crazy, right?
It was so funny.
God, he was so good, and so was the other guy, the real quiet one. What was his name?
Oh, with the beard, yeah, he's hilarious. Yeah,
he was really good. I loved that show. It made me want to like soccer or football or whatever you guys call it.
But yeah, that was good. But apart from like the real. It was more funny for me. It wasn't like, oh, this is a good football show. This is just like a sitcom. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it was a football show in my mind. Like,
then there's another one. It's about Ryan Reynolds, right? Who owns a team.
Oh yeah, he owns Wrexham. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're coming up. It's hard. It's so hard. You can't even get tickets to Wrexham anymore. Like it's become like a worldwide thing. Like it's people are selling out.
I'm sure.
They had a Welsh pool in the new Deadpool movie, and I think. Like some guy with the flag on that, yeah.
Oh,
because of that, yeah. And then, like Tom Brady, he owns Birmingham. They're like in the championship. They might come up to the Prem, so they're a lot closer.
Tom Brady owns
yeah, as of this year, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been at the games. Yeah. Oh, he's majority owner. Yeah.
I'm not a huge Tom Brady fan.
Really? What do you mean? You're from Boston?
I don't like football.
Okay, so that's
American football. I don't like American football, and I don't like Tom Brady. Years ago, when Tom Brady first won his first, I think it was right after it was in like 2004 or so, and the New York Boston rivalry for Red Sox and Yankees were huge. It was huge, and they photographed Tom Brady walking through New York with his Yankee hat on, and they posted it all over the newspapers, and it said, "Say it ain't so, Tom." And then, so he knew that it was like it caused controversy. And then the next day he did it again, which was just a big
same hat, really?
Yeah, which is yeah.
Like even if you're not a Boston fan, well, is he a Yankees fan?
It doesn't matter. Don't do that, right? Yeah. Like I mean, because here's the thing: like when it comes to like New England fans spend millions on his
of course,
on his merch and stuff like that. So that's just like a middle finger to us during the playoffs. During the playoffs of the Red Sox, so in the Yankees, and so it was. But guess who won that battle? We did.
Oh, nice. Fuck you, Tom Brady. Take that hat off.
Yeah.
It's only because you're bald and you're rat.
He's weird looking.
What? He's sexy as hell.
Yeah, he is pretty sexy.
Couldn't even commit to it. Giselle, sexy as hell as well. Are they still together?
She's beautiful. No, they got a divorce. She's pregnant with some other man's child now.
Oh, really? Shit. Fuck you, Tom Brady. So let's get back to this.
Sorry.
So I meet LeBron James's mom at an away game. We hit it off.
That's right.
You know yeah. I just woo her, whatever. I smell like beautiful cocoa butter
even if
everywhere.
you just become her best friend. So here's the thing, and this is why I think of this, is because I want to know Taylor Swift, right? Yeah. I want to know Taylor.
New Swiftie, by the way.
Don't fuck with Taylor.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with Taylor. She's an American treasure.
Yeah.
Actually, a international treasure.
All right. Well, when you get your own podcast, you can talk about it. Yeah?
So I want to meet.
I want to meet the Taylor Swift podcast.
I want to meet Taylor Swift podcast. So, but my thought was like, oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to befriend her mother.
Yeah.
Right? Because that would be
what's the deal with the mother? Do you know much about it or anything?
No, but she's at every show, and she's but maybe besides her daughter, she needs a friend.
Yeah.
I'm a very good friend.
And you're in the arts as well.
And I'm in the arts as well.
You know what I mean?
So I
you can even do a mic check for them and that.
So I get it.
Yeah. She's playing Madison Square Garden. We're doing the Comedy Store in San Diego. We get it, Taylor. We get it. Okay.
The Comedy Store.
I've changed my top twice today. I've had a wardrobe change. We get it.
Theater the other night for 8 people. So I get it, Taylor. If you're watching this, Taylor.
But that's a great way to do it. Yeah.
I know. That's my thought. My thought is not to go for them. My thought is to get to them through another way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Enter through another door.
So how about I'm just like by his mum and I'm just waiting for it to maybe like slip and then I catch it or something? Or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like a meet cute situation.
That would be cute.
Yeah.
That would be very cute if
and
they got that on TV and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, hero saves LeBron.
Exactly. That's it. Yeah, she falls. Maybe I can pay somebody to push her. And then I can catch her. And then I could say something like, I know you're the king's mum, but you want to be my queen. Ooh, that's good, isn't it? That's good. I know. That's sick. So yeah, great plan.
Thanks.
Love it. Thanks. I'm gonna tell the full story about Bronny and that on another podcast because it will take half an hour, and I don't want to talk about it while you're sitting here. But Bronny, Rob Pelinka, JJ, and D'Lo, whatever, so close to LeBron.
D'Lo,
D'Angelo Russell, I hate him. So I sat next to the worst player I could have possibly. I was talking so much shit about him, and then I had to sit next to him the whole game.
Oh, did you maybe talk to him and like him a little?
He seemed like a nice guy. Yeah, after that, I was cheering for him last night on Sunday. So yeah, I didn't mind them. Yeah.
Sometimes what happens is you meet somebody, but also they always say don't meet your heroes.
I know, but what life?
I don't know. LeBron James doesn't have like the greatest reputation of a bro.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like people say like he's kind of an ass.
Yeah, but I mean he's also like. He's up there with like Muhammad Ali, you know what I mean? It's like him, Michael, Muhammad Ali in terms of greatest athletes ever. Like LeBron's done so much more offside the court. You can't call him a dickhead. He's opened up schools and all that. The man sometimes has his bad days.
You know what? He does give back a lot.
You know what I mean? He does give back a lot. He's opening schools.
But I mean, the way he switches from team to team to team, it's a little.
He brought a championship to Cleveland. At Miami, that just made sense because he doesn't want to play in Miami. He didn't want to play with his mates. And then LA because he's in entertainment, isn't he? It just all makes sense.
No, I get it, but why would you leave?
Like you're not gonna go. It was either LA or New York, innit? Like you got to go to a big club, like a big team. What you reckon, Norm? Norm gets it. Norm gets it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that if you had a second player that you'd want to meet, who would it be? Who would be your second hero?
Well,
only in basketball.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'd love to meet Steven Gerrard. I've met LaMelo Ball, you know, the jersey that I was wearing today. I've met him before.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that was in Australia because he was playing there. Who else would I like to meet? There's nobody like second on the list. I guess it would go through waves and stuff like that. But obviously Kobe, but rest in peace, that would have been sick. Maybe like a Nick Young or someone who wasn't a great player, but he's retired, but he's just funny. Like I know I'd have a sick time with him. He smokes weed now.
Do you know that I met, do you know who I have a photo with? Me and my mom both do, is, from Boston, old classic guy. I mean, the statue's there. And,
Larry Bird?
No.
Bill Russell?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, my mom
Rest
and I...
Rest in peace.
Yeah. My mom and I both... I'll have to find that photo.
Yeah, definitely. I want to see that.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah.
I'm putting that on. I'm going to post it with this, yeah.
And I'm like this little.
That's dope.
And he's like this big.
What year was that? Like, was he still playing at the time?
2000 and... Let's see, I was standing behind because it was at an event.
So he'd retired by then, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he'd retired by then.
I was going to say.
And, yeah, but what a charming man. Oh.
Was he?
Oh, so charming.
Yeah.
So lovely. You know, I mean, all he's been through in Boston, and yet he still loved Boston.
I always say that even the black people in Boston are racist. Like, I hate the Celtics. I love Boston, but I hate the Celtics.
I don't hate the Celtics.
No, I do, I'm saying.
I don't like basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because that makes like
Yeah. That's the reason you don't like it, because the noise?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. My parents had season tickets to the Celtics like most of my life. And my dad would go, "You want to go?" And I'm like, "Oh, do I have to?" And sometimes I would because no one else would go with him. But yeah. I mean,
wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
Did you go to any of the games in 2008? Do you remember when you won?
When they won when they won the championship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you would have went to them.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't have the full pack for the playoffs and stuff like that. So, you know, like one every 4 or something like that. So trying to think. My mother was a huge Celtics fan.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But also, I went in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
That's when
sick. Larry Bird.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I didn't go a lot, but I remember going. Yeah. And at the old Garden.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
What was it called? You said it yesterday?
The Boston Garden.
Oh, it's just called Boston Garden.
It was just called the Boston Garden. That's why when they first opened up the new garden, was it the TD Bank Garden?
Bank Arena.
Yeah. They first called it the Fleet Center. And everybody it was Fleet Bank, which is also, Fleet is also the name of an enema.
Oh, yeah.
So it was Boston.
Really?
Yeah. So Boston was kind of up in arms, and they complained a lot about it. And then about a year or so into it, they changed it to the Garden. So that it would still be the Garden. Yeah. And then TD Bank came along, and
I was wondering why that, because I was like, it's not the Garden, is it? It's Madison Square Garden is the Garden.
Yeah, you know but I mean? It's the Boston Garden. Yeah. It's the Boston Garden, and it will always be the Garden. We always call it the Garden.
Yeah.
Where's the game? At the Garden.
I like the way that, like, normally the arenas are out of the way, you know what I mean? In Liverpool, Anfield's real close to town. I love the way that Fenway Park is like right in the middle of it, you know what I mean?
We're a small city.
Yeah,
we're a small city, but I mean, Foxborough is such a pain in the ass to get to.
Yeah.
You know, so we're glad that Fenway and the Garden are right there downtown, yeah, exactly. You know, because it's like...
What's Foxborough? What's
Foxborough is where the Patriots play.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's miles away, isn't it?
Yeah. It's fun, though.
Yeah.
Like, you can take the train there, which is... It has on
it's
game
online.
days, yeah. Yeah, but I don't... Have you ever been to a live American football game?
No, only college.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really not...
And I passed out at half-time because I was so hammered. Like, in my seat like that. Yeah, it was fucked. Like, everybody's going crazy around me, but I was just doing keg stand, tailgating the whole time.
Well, you can't see anything, right? Like, you can't, like, I mean, it's really...
And I didn't know what the fuck was going on anyway, so...
Yeah.
I kept yelling hang ball, and they were like, no, that's good. I was like, oh, whatever.
I've never been to a
soccer game. They're not taking a corner? What the fuck?
We have actually the New England team, soccer team, football team league plays at Fenway, at Foxborough.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, the Revolution.
Nice. I tell you what my mate says, Tom Keegan, a comedian from Liverpool, he loves Boston. Like, that's his team, even though he loves Luca. I've only got him into basketball like this year. He's a big Everton fan, whatever. But he reckons Liverpool and Boston, they are similar. Because it's like known for like it's friendly people, but it's rough, innit?
Yeah.
It's like mad accents, and it's like a working class city. You know what I mean?
It is a working class city,
and it's like we love our sports teams. They love their sports teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, old East Coast teams are all like that, but yeah, that's a nice thing to say about Boston.
Exactly. Yeah. And then people understand me there better because of the Irish blood, maybe as well. You know what I mean?
They don't.
All right. Well.
And also, I mean, there was a guy, Brett Johnson, an old friend of both of ours.
Yeah.
He
well, don't say it like he's dead as well.
No, he's not dead.
He's riffing alive.
Yeah, he's riffing alive. Yeah.
Probably get his laundry done somewhere.
But anyways, he had a bit about how have you ever heard a guy's Boston accent is so strong that it actually turns back to a British accent? Like it goes like, because that's what it's based on, right? Like our accents are like, you know, like the, I don't know. So it was just always funny, and you'd be like, oh yeah, I kind of see that sometimes.
Would he do impression or not?
He would. I'm not a big impression fan.
Yeah.
I do an impression on my act. It's of a vibrator.
There we go. Gloria trained, Oscar winning actress. I honestly thought you were a dildo then for a minute. That was crazy.
No, like, and then I go, but the new ones are so sleek.
Hit him with the rain whistle. See you later. We've got to go, but thank you for doing the pod again. I appreciate it. Now that we've done the pod and we've been talking, and I've been using my like TV radio voice, out of 10, how much can you understand me now?
Actually, I really understood you during this whole thing. I don't think I once said what.
I know, that's sick.
Well, how come? Were you just more articulate?
I think so, and maybe I'm like I'm not drunk or stoned or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm with you plenty when you're not drunk or stoned. True. I mean, today I was with you and we weren't drunk or stoned. So
yeah, but I was half asleep. So maybe that was
it's like The Walking Dead.
There's like a 2-hour window where you can catch me. So out of 10, what is it now then?
20.
Yes.
Although I will tell you that I love Kyle more and more. Like the closer we get to him departing, I get sad.
Oh, that's sick. Normally she's excited before I arrive that I'm leaving, but
I get really excited.
I get into a soul and bury him. You know what I'm saying? I'm stuck in there. That's the best. But yeah, go check out Ellen Sugarman online. And she's doing a show in Boston on the 28th.
Yeah, my website is ellensugarman.com and my Instagram is ellensugarman617. And if you're in Boston on the 28th of December, come see me at Little Chuck's underneath the Charles Playhouse.
Hells yes. LeBron James of comedy. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.